most interesting things we did in TOK was a survey telling us where did we get our knowledge. In the first thing, we had to say, when we were confronted with a problem outside of school, where do we first go to find the answer? Most of us found it with Google. Google is taking over everyone's lives now. The second question was about where we went when asked to solve a problem at school. Most of the people went to their notes. Some people went to ask their friends, but almost none of us went to ask our teacher or Google. How different. The third question was how we felt we learned best. Most of us felt we learned best by doing, like physically doing stuff. Others said that we learned best by using visuals, and almost none of us said we learned best by cramming, but we all do it all the time, especially during finals week. The fourth question is, where do you hear big news first? Most people answered that they hear big news on social networking sites like Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr. A little bit of people said that they see news on TV, and a lot of people said they hear news via word of mouth. Since it's a high school, most people gossip about everything anyway, so you're sure to hear anything at all. The last question is about all media that all students are currently a part of. Almost everyone has a Facebook account, Twitter, and Skype, but not many people have Google Plus or their own personal website. It shows that we sort of follow the trends.
Now bring it all back. Dance with me tonight. One more time, come on now. Do your thing. Everybody sing. You're insecure. Don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough.
The next big project that we did was This I Believe. This I Believe was a project where we would take pictures and statements about what we personally believed in our own life and make a fun video. What I did for my project is I had little signs that I made about beliefs that I had and took pictures with my friends and my sister Roman.
Drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert. I was holding you close.
For the color project, I decided to do a project about the differences between emotions associated with each color in both the United States and in Spain. So they're Spanglish emotions, basically. And what I noticed is that since they were both Western nations, they pretty much had the same meanings, but Spanish meanings were more specific and unique, while the United States meanings were more general and basic. But it was still very interesting to figure out the differences and the similarities between emotions connected with colors. I mean, who knew that one specific color generated so many different contrasting emotions?
You don't need from me. A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing.
Hey YouTube, it's Victor here, as always. Obviously it is, it's his own channel. Anyway, I just stumbled across this video called the Worldwide, what was it called? The Worldwide Accent Project. And basically this is will become a collection of different accents. What does it sound like when people from this area or this country speaks English and so on.
The language project for me was the most interesting project I have ever done. In it, me and Georgia decided to research accents and what made accents so appealing to people from other countries. And we found that for Americans, British and Australian accents were the most appealing, and here's a sexy guy doing a Danish accent. Woo!
This. See above those clouds, near where the blue sky appears to fold. Some say it is the entrance to the floating isles where pirates still rule the air and dragons choose to live. Only the most skilled pilots can sail their craft close enough to even glimpse the light coming from within. You can't find those who know the way. They find you. Rather, you 4 lazy tourists must learn from your books and be ready, so that you may not miss an opportunity to travel to that mysterious place. It would be an adventure that you will never forget. You would never forget. Now, that's enough with this pleasurable story.
A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert. I was holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven. You are my heaven.
The last big project that we did was the emotion websites project. The 2 emotions that I picked were bliss and contempt, and I chose them because they were almost complete opposites in every single way. Bliss is like the happiest you've ever been, while contempt is like feeling disdain, anger, and everything for other people. So I thought that it was really neat, and I also got to take tweets from other people and see what their bliss and contempt felt like, and curating was really fun. The most interesting thing I learned in this project is that there are many different levels of contempt, like anger, disdain, disgust, and it was really interesting to see how the different levels of emotions and how far you would go to hate someone. It was kind of disgusting, but awe-inspiring.
Baby, if you can't hang, then there's the door, baby. If you can't hang, then there's the door, baby. If you can't hang, then there's the door.